What's going on, Dark Magical community, and welcome back to the channel. You might need some water because today's list is very, very spicy. What's going on, Dark Magical community, and welcome back to the channel. Today I have a very special treat for you guys. This is the 15th place finishing pure Dinosaur deck piloted by my friend Madison Martin. He managed to take 15th place at the Knoxville Regional this past weekend in Knoxville, Tennessee. So it's not often in times like we're in right now where we really see a deck like Dinosaur have a lot of success, but it is always awesome to see somebody do something that is so different for a format. And while this is not one of my favorite archetypes, it's actually one of my most hated archetypes to play against. Obviously, this deck is doing very well for Madison. I do believe at the previous YCS Charlotte, Madison managed to take, I do believe, 42nd place with the deck list very similar to this. I've noticed immediately a few changes that he has made within this deck, but without further ado, we're going to jump into this deck profile. Before we get started, I'd like to remind everyone, if you're enjoying the content, if you like what I make, please consider subscribing. It just motivates me to make more YouTube content, more deck profiles, things of that nature. Really motivates me to do more of that. So now that we've got that out of the way, let's jump into this spicy Dinosaur list. So starting off, we have 3 copies of Animadorn Archosaur, 3 copies of Baby Ceratosaurus, 1 copy of Dino Wrestler Pankratops, too good not to play, the 1 Giant Rex alongside the 1 Miscellaneous Saurus, double Petite Pterodon. Something a lot different for Dinosaur players is we have 1 Red Rose Dragon and 1 Rox Rose Dragon. He was also playing the Scrap Engine, which means that we play the 1 Scrap Chimera, the 1 Scrap Golem, alongside the 3 copies of Scrap Raptor. We also have the other Raptor, Soul-Eating Oviraptor. We are also playing the True King Ligasathum the Disaster. Try saying that 10 times fast. Good to see this guy making his way back into the Dinosaur archetype after so long of being away from it. And 1 Ultimate Conductor Tyranno that rounds off the monsters. For the spells, we have 1 Basil Rose Shoot, double copies of Double Evolution Pill, 1 Dragonic Diagram, 1 Foolish Burial, 3 copies of Fossil Dig, 3 copies of Lost World, 1 1-for-1, 3 Pot of Prosperity, 1 Set Rotation, and 1 Terraforming. Going into the side deck, we have 3 copies of Firecracker, which, if you don't know what this card does, it has a quick effect. You can discard this card, inflict 1,000 points of damage to your opponent, and if you do, you skip your next draw phase. You can only use this effect of Firecracker once per turn. Each time your opponent takes effect damage, place 1 counter on this card. Once per turn during the end phase, remove all counters from this card that were placed by its effect, and if you do, inflict 300 damage to your opponent for each. We have 1 Mystic Mine, 3 Compulsory Evacuation Device, 2 Heavy Storm Dusters, 3 Solemn Strikes, and 3 Unending Nightmare. Like to see this card being played some now. I do feel like when the card first released, it saw some play, but it quickly seemed like that diminished, so it's good to see this card finally getting some play again. Going into the extra deck, we have even more spice. We have Beals of the Diabolic Dragons, 1 Black Rose Dragon, 1 Deep Sea Prima Donna, 1 Beastdweller, 1 Evulsar Dolka, 1 Number 60 Dugars the Timeless, 1 Red Eyes Flare Metal, 1 Agave Dragon, 1 Crystron Halkifibrex, 1 Geonator Transverser, 1 Link Karibo, 1 Saryuja Skulldread, 1 Scrap Wyvern, 1 Secure Gardener, and 1 Evulsar Logia. So when Madison's friend sent me his deck list, it was only a 14-card extra deck. I couldn't actually see the very bottom. I assume that it was Logia. More than likely, I would at least hope so in Dinosaur deck, but it could not have been. So, Justin, when you watch this video, if Madison did not play Logia, please feel free to correct it. But it almost looks as if maybe it was blank, but I assume the last card was probably Logia. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you like seeing videos like this of these crazy rogue decks that manage to slip into the top cut, please drop a like, share, comment, subscribe, share to your friends. Hit the subscribe button, means a lot to me. And yeah, this makes my soul happy. Seeing no Adventure, no Phoenix Enforcer, and surprisingly enough, no hand traps. This is all gas, guys, all gas. So very cool. Once again, Madison, if you're watching, congratulations to you, man. Can't wait to see what you accomplish next with your Dinosaur deck. I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. This is Mike from Dark Magical Gaming, signing out until the next one.